Hi students, today we are going to talk about approximating to the nearest hundredth and nearest thousandth. Approximating to the nearest hundredth means that the result of approximating include only two digits. We have 76.514. We want to approximate to the nearest hundredth. We underline 4 and circle 1 and ask myself if 4 is poor or rich. 4 is poor, so we are going to write the number as it is, 76.51. Okay, letter P, 52.625. We underline 5 and circle 2 and also ask myself if 5 is poor or rich. So 5 is rich, so it will give 1 to number 2. So the answer will be 52.63. Letter C, 0.996. We underline 6 and circle 9. 6 is rich, so it will give 1 to 9. So 9 will be 10. So we put here 0 and carry up 1. So here will be 0 and carry up 1 here. So 0 will be 1. So it will be 1.00. Letter D, 175.325. Underline 5 and circle 2 and ask myself if 5 is poor or rich. It will be rich, so it will give 1 to number 2. So the answer will be 175.33. Here, letter E, we want to make these two numbers add. So 65.384 plus 63.427, the answer will be 128.811. We want to approximate this number to the nearest hundredth, so we underline 1 and circle 1 and ask myself if 1 is poor or rich. So 1 is rich, 1 is poor, so the answer will be 128.11. Okay, letter F, 3 and 17 over 500. We can't make approximation like when we have mixed number, so we want to convert it into decimal number. So how can we convert it into decimal number? We must make the 500 to be 1000. How? We make times 2 up and down. 17 times 2, it will be 34. 500 times 2, it will be 1000. So the answer will be 3.034. Each 0 take number. Okay, we want to approximate this number to the nearest hundredth, so the answer will be 3.03 because 4 is weak. So the answer will be 3.03. Letter G, 3 and 1 over 8. We can't make the approximation like this, so we want to convert it into decimal number. 8 is a magic number, so we are going to make times 125 up and down. It will be 3 and 125 over 1000, so each 0 take number, so it will be 3.125. And when we make approximation, it will be 3.13. Okay. We are going to talk about approximating to the nearest thousandth, so it's mean that the result of approximating include only 3 decimal digits. For example, 4.6798. We want to approximate this number to the nearest thousandth. So we are going to underline 8 and circle 9. 8 is poor or rich? 8 is rich. So 8 will give 9 1, so 9 will be 0 and carry up 1, so 7 will be 8. So the answer will be 4.608. Letter P, 2.0509, so it will be after approximation 2.051. We underline 9 and circle 0. 9 is rich and it will give 1 to 0, so the answer will be 2.051. Letter C, 0.0474. We want to approximate it to the nearest thousands also, so underline 4 and circle 7. Okay, 4 is 4, so the answer will be 0.047. Letter D, 0.9989. We want to approximate it to the nearest thousands. So 9, we underline 9 and circle 8. 9 is reached, so it will give 1 to number 8. So the answer will be 0.999. Here we can't make the approximation when we have mixed number. So we are going to convert it into decimal number. So each zero take number, so the answer will be 16.0027. After approximation, it will be 16.003 because 7 is a real number. Letter F, 42.5667 minus 25.36, it will be 17.2067. We are going to make approximation to this answer. So after approximation, it will be 17.207. Because 7 is reached, so it gives 1 to number 6. Okay, complete. Letter A, 82.497. After approximation, it will be 82.50. To the nearest hundredth. Why? Because we underline 7 and circle 9. 7 is reached, so it gives 1 to 9. So 9 will be 10. We can't write 10, so put 0 and put 1 up the 4. So it's approximation to the nearest hundredth. Letter P, 4.559. After approximation, it will be 4.6. This approximation to the nearest tenth. Why? Because 5, underline 5 and circle 5. 5 is reached, so it will give 1 to 5. So the answer will be nearest tenth. And after the decimal point, one number. Okay, letter C, 736.592. After approximation, it will be 736.59 to the nearest hundredth. Why? Because we underline 2 and circle 9. 2 is poor, so it will not give 1 to 9, so the answer will be 736.59. Okay, number 2, write down the smallest decimal fraction that includes the digits 2, 5, 7, 8. Then approximate that number to the nearest hundredth and nearest thousands. When he told me, write down the smallest decimal fraction, so we must put 0 point and arrange 2 from ascending to descending. 2, 5, 7, 8. He wants to approximate this number to the nearest hundredth, so after approximation to the nearest hundredth, it will be 0.26 because we underline 7 and circle 5. 7 is reached, so it will give 1 to 5, so the answer will be 0.26. To the nearest thousands, it will be 0.258. We underline 8 and circle 7. 8 is reached, so it will give 1 to 7, so the answer will be 0.258. Okay, number 3, we are going to explain the estimation. Given that x equals 13.452 and y equals 7.273, find x plus y. X plus y equals 20.725. He asked me to estimate the sum of x plus y. Estimation must be a whole number, so we are going to approximate the number to the nearest unit. After approximation to the nearest unit, it will be 13.452. 4 is poor, so it will be 13 as it is. And here 2 is poor, so it will be 7 as it is, equals 20. Okay, is your estimation acceptable? Yes, it's acceptable because actual sum is closer to the nearest estimation. Thank you.